kickoff will be a return. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Direct snap to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. He hands it off from the gun. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware.
Uses the spin move to get into the open. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding space at the 20. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
To end a long drive on a goal-to-go situation, to just settle for a field goal has to feel like a win if you're this defense. You get the third down sack and limit the damage. Big-time play by the D.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive. They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. The shotgun running play call. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? QB keeper all the way. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Important 2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Incomplete, they cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. It's a quarterback keeper. Fights off a defender. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. To the air, it's Sellers. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They stop him, but it's a first down. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first.
Looking deep down the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Who makes the grab? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Caught by the receiver. He will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. It pays for it.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create.
Oh, he's bringing it back. It ain't the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. No press here. The defense backing away. Oh, it's a double pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Lacey. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Oh, and he throws it back. The pocket breaking down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense takes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Lacy. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll ride the back again here. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Owens. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring play. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
To bootleg here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking downfield. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They keep him off balance with a run. As the first down is still going. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. He keeps it on a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Took contact on the throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking for a man. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. 1st down, looking for more now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Longhorns begin a new series here. 1st and 10. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Grinding away with the running game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing route.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. So keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Gets some space around the 30.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And now the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, and he fumbles! And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Ball knocked loose in the end zone. Who's a scrum? Who's got it? Touchdown, South Carolina. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback still with the football. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Great call here on 3rd down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the 1st down. Interesting call coming up now on 4th.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Caught on the outside, it's Harbor. And he goes out of bounds, but I don't think he got there. Short of the marker by about a yard.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He fires downfield. Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
What a catch! Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. There's contact on the throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
With the catch, it's Terry. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This